Hey y'all, welcome back to Did She Just Say That? This is episode 7, and we're wrapping up the month of March, which seems
Wait,
crazy.
is it 7?
Yeah,
I thought it was 8.
8. I'm kidding. It's 8. Yeah.
It's 8.
I mean,
I know.
real talk, it's March
Past
9th.
bedtime. I was going to say past their
Oh,
bedtime.
that too.
Yeah.
That too. Um, so welcome back. We are wrapping up the month of March, and we're just touching on a few, 3 topics this evening
Mm-hmm.
to wrap up our month of becoming and what it looks like to just declutter and do some mind work,
Mm-hmm.
get out the old. Um, we had just a few more things that we decided we would talk about, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I am Chesson,
And I'm Ashley.
and if you want to catch us on all the things, all
Mm-hmm.
right, here we go.
Get it, girl.
See if I can do it.
Yep.
You can join us in our communities on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And you can stream the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube if you want to watch, and now iHeartRadio. So,
That's a
yeah.
really bad heart. And
We
I'm really
got it.
awkwardly sitting close to the mic. So
Uh,
I was trying to do a heart.
Here, I got you. If you're not watching, you're not going to understand this right now.
We just made a heart. Heart for that heart. So
So, yeah. Did I get them all? Did I get
yeah,
everything?
you did awesome.
Thank you.
We're
Thank you. I
sweating a
appreciate
little
it.
bit. I know
Yeah, I never do
we keep
that.
growing on different socials, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to make a list, like on the cheat sheet on the side.
We're going to have to get a little board to set
We
to the
will.
side.
Mm-hmm.
We're good right now. We're good. All right.
So yeah, we talked the first couple of weeks, kind of the discovery and the you're in it, and I'm thinking today, we integration and permission. This is kind of it's kind of the phases, if you will,
Yeah.
and so and hoping that it leaves you with more of a hope and empowerment because when you're in it and you're going through it, it's like you're digging in.
Well, yeah, and you don't see the light.
Exactly. And hopefully with kind of on the back end, seeing the light, seeing the with the future, kind of pushing through the mud a little bit and getting closer to the end. But yeah, choosing alignment over approval
Mm.
is important. And I think that, there's go ahead.
I was just
Oh,
moving.
were you just breathing?
I was
I thought you were gonna say
breathing.
something. Choosing alignment over approval, but also, you're going to probably lose people along the way, or people are not gonna be cheering as loud or cheering for you anymore. But don't let that stop you
Mm-mm.
from pushing through, because the people that care about you will love you in whatever phase of life you're in.
Absolutely. And if they're not, it doesn't always mean they're not your people. Sometimes it's like, wow, they're doing the hard work and I don't have the strength to do it. So I'm just going to be quiet.
Right?
And we immediately want to go to the negative of, why aren't my people cheering for me? And I get that. Your people should cheer for you.
Sure.
Sometimes it's too hard on them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too hard.
Yep.
So give a little grace. You're doing this for you, not for anybody else.
Yep. You're gonna hear you've changed instead of that being an insult to you. Let that be a, you're right, I have changed.
Do you want to share a little moment of that?
Enlighten me.
What are people seeing in you these days?
Oh, yeah, a little more calmness. So I was telling Chesson, like, I'm hearing, are you okay? What's wrong? And I'm out of this like performance and like hyper phase because I feel like I had to meet a certain energy, and I'm kind of just I'm showing up present and calm and cool headed, and I think it's throwing people off. I don't know, it's throwing myself off.
I will tell you
Yeah.
that I have to remind myself
Hmm.
that you are getting comfortable in your skin
Hmm.
and in your body,
Yeah.
because sometimes I'm like, oh, she's off, and I'm like, actually, she's not off, she's on,
I'm on. Yes.
and it is so beautiful. I loved. I mean,
Yeah.
you were hype girl. You were always, and
Hmm.
you still are.
Sure.
That didn't. You haven't stopped that. But there's just a new calmness that
Hmm.
is showing up, and it's, I don't want to say funny, um it's undeniable,
Mhm.
one for sure, but it's also there's a brightness about like a new
Yeah.
little glow. Or actually it's not little. It's there's just a different glow.
Yeah.
It's
Thanks.
yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, I'm trying to embrace it myself. I feel good.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's good. Trusting the path forward.
Mm,
And
that can be so
mm,
hard.
absolutely. Like that's the you do all that work and then like the doubt will creep
Well,
in
yeah, you
and
can't see.
yeah, exactly. But something that really came to mind, we both were like, oh, we like that, is the permission slip.
Yes.
It's giving yourself permission to grow
Mhm.
and embrace this new becoming. And
Mhm.
so you will outgrow others. You will not always be accepted or at first, but still push through, embrace.
Give yourself the permission to do the hard work.
Hmm.
You may have to miss an outing or a night in or a fun activity because you're mentally exhausted because
Yes.
you've been putting work into you. And that is okay, but give yourself the permission. Some people call it selfish. I don't. I think that it's um, a very important boundary that you have to set with others, but I think it's very important to give yourself that permission
Yeah.
to invest in yourself.
Yes. Yes. And rest when needed.
Mm,
There's that you mentioned earlier, that mental when your mind is going, it's exhausting in its own way. May
yes.
not be a physical exhaustion, but it will definitely make you tired.
Oh yeah. You
So,
can't form words sometimes
mhm.
because it's like I've used every word that I have and my
Yeah.
brain cannot think anymore.
Yeah. And it's okay to not be okay sometimes.
Mm,
And I think that I know that's kind of like a cliche like phrase that I've heard before, but I feel like I can see
that's
that.
one I
I
can
can
get
feel it.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can feel that now.
Yeah.
Listen to your body, whatever it needs. Just and if that's rest or that's one example, but if you need to move, if you need whatever your body needs, listen to your body because when you're doing inner work, your outer it's gonna you're gonna feel itchy and you're gonna feel like
Yeah.
it's gonna be uncomfortable. But
Yeah. I had a girlfriend. Um, we went skating
mhm,
this weekend.
I said no to that. Remember?
Oh, I
Yeah,
know. I know.
but
You did.
that was a mental day for
I
me.
was not upset
Yeah,
with you at all.
thank you.
Yeah, of course. It was so much fun. If you are in the Louisville area, they do adult skates once a month now. We were not expecting the crowd.
Yeah.
We had to park two parking lots away from the skating rink because
Mhm.
it was so crowded. And it was not amateur night, let's just put it that way. We they were like dancing and like it almost looked like a conga line and they were like moving and
Did
like
you
their
join
skates were moving the
the
same
conga
way.
line?
I was holding Sarah's hand the whole time.
Okay.
We mhm. Um but it was a great time. So if you're in Louisville, you need to check it out and get on their website and see when they have it. But it was so much fun. It was an experience, and we'll definitely do it again.
I love that for
Um,
you all.
but she and I were talking, and she's like, "I feel comfortable if I need to cancel with you because I know you're not going to get mad at me.
Mhm.
You know that if I cancel it, I need to do." I'm like, "Absolutely," you
Yeah.
know. And if we're going to dinner or something like, or whatever it may be, like sometimes I was like, "Oh, I already had like we were going out of town. I already had someone
Mhm.
for the dog or." With people, but there's if there's a reason that someone needs to cancel, you've got to respect that, and sometimes you have to not think about yourself. But it was so good to hear because I feel the same way about her. I have some friends that
Yeah.
it's like almost gives me anxiety if I
Anxiety.
have to cancel
Mhm.
on them. But I just started like I don't have it in me.
Mhm.
Sorry. I like to show up. If it's something, if we're just hanging out, like yeah, I'll show up a hot mess.
Yeah.
But if it like I need me time
Mhm.
and I gotta cancel. But it was really cool 'cause we were
Yeah.
both like, yeah, we are totally comfortable canceling on each other if we need to.
Yep. That's very important. And that's okay. You know what I keep thinking about?
What?
how white my legs look right now, and I'm
Well,
about to.
you just pointed
I
it out
know.
to
I'm
everyone.
switching over so you all can't see how it's embarrassing. I'm so pale right now.
This
That is literally on my mind.
couldn't stop. I'm glad you got it out.
I feel better.
Good, and now it's
I'm
not.
not apologizing. Not apologizing for
Stop
that.
looking at our ankles.
Don't look at my ankles. They are pale at this time of year.
Yeah, we're starting to get some sun.
Yeah, we're going to for sure.
Ugh, can't
So,
wait.
with that, all of that being said, stop apologizing. What do you have kind of feeding into this? Kind of, what are your thoughts on this topic, and where are we going from there?
Oh, well, this is a big one. I think, and I don't know. Let's just see where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Social media pressures.
Yikes.
You have those people
Mm-hmm.
that it just looks like, wow, they have it all together. Their house is always clean. They're always put together. Their kids are always put together. They're
Mm-hmm.
here. They're there. They're
Their
everywhere.
relationship is so good,
Perfect.
and yeah,
Hmm.
everything is just a well-oiled machine. And if so, love that for
Fantastic.
you.
Social media puts a lot of
Mm-hmm.
unnecessary pressures on people
Yep.
because we're watching other people. I call it the book of faces or
Mm-hmm.
fake book.
Yeah.
And not, I mean, I love it and it keeps me connected with my family back
Mm-hmm.
home and that kind of stuff. But it can be a major problem for people that are trying to do work.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it can be a resource too. It's just how you use it.
Right.
But when you are trying to do work and when you're working on yourself, there's going to be times of loneliness,
Mm-hmm.
but it's needed
Right.
and it's necessary. But when you're watching live, everybody doing the things,
Mm-hmm.
and you're sitting at home by yourself, um,
The comparison factor.
that you start comparing, or the people that get on there that are so vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that. I love when they do that because it's like they felt comfortable enough. They probably are either working through it or have already come over it, and then people are screenshotting it.
Mm. Yeah.
Why? If it didn't help you or you didn't
Mm-hmm.
need it, just keep scrolling.
And sometimes it's a lot. A lot of times that's your own insecurity and
Mm,
your right.
say it louder. Yes.
It's your own insecurity.
Yeah.
I'll be completely honest with you. Like with just this whole what we're going through and what we've
Oh,
been I have I have to remind myself that people are in different seasons than I am.
yeah. Yep.
And if they're thriving, good for them.
Hmm.
Like I will cheer from you from afar. But it's
Yeah.
hard because there's this part of me going, why am I not
Mm.
in that phase? Or why
Mhm.
am I not, and that's okay. Like I have
Okay.
to
Yeah.
comparing lives. What is it that there's like this little like old story about um there's a married couple and they're not home and they're looking up and they're like, we want that house, it's bigger, but always remember there's always someone else that wants your
Yeah.
home. Like there's
Yeah.
that like
Yeah.
um that mindset sometimes because we as humans want more and we want all the things,
I feel
but
like there's a whole group though that is starting like it's
mm,
almost like I want a more simple life. I want, you know,
oh yeah.
it's, today I was doing some just I have a you're going to be shocked. I have a notebook.
Nuh-uh. No.
And I had started it back in December. Just some of the things that like I used to love to do that I want to
Hmm.
maybe try again to see if I still like it, or if I find something new, like I'll write it down, like oh I want to do this or that, and some like we had talked about, like I'd put some of my anchors, all of that kind of
Yeah.
stuff in there, and I think I want to start baking bread. I
I
don't ask.
will I will eat your baked bread.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it was
Okay.
it was just some of
Yeah.
the more, and I want to hang my laundry on a clothesline out in my backyard. I'm gonna build a
I love that.
clothesline out back. I was
I
like,
want to do that. I want to
those.
build a little.
Mhm.
Hmm. I love
When I
that.
started looking at my list, it was like, oh, this is all simplifying. I mean, like,
Mhm.
I had crocheting on there.
Aw.
My mom
Yeah,
taught me when I was really young, and I
for
loved to do it, and I was
sure.
like, "I'm gonna give it a try again."
It's
That one I probably
peaceful.
won't try until the
Yeah.
winter. Um, but I
Yeah.
was like, as I was looking, I'm like, I'm simplifying
That's
things. It's
awesome.
not, yeah. But I feel like there's a whole group that
Mhm.
like are getting back into canning, and
Yeah.
you watch these girls. I mean, they're in their 20s, and they're like,
Mhm.
"Look at that," and I'm like, "I love that.
Yeah. Bringing it
Love,
all back.
yeah,
The things that our grandparents, or great grandparents were doing. It's like
yes."
bringing those things back. I love that. I want to create a couple of things. I've
Mhm.
always had it on my list to like learn self defense, and like there's just like some stuff that I'm like, why am I not doing it?
Mhm.
I need to do that. I need to make a plan for it.
Yeah.
I'll probably add another night of volleyball. I always do that. Not overdoing it though. But
Yeah.
yeah, I would love that too. But you said something earlier about simplifying. I am obsessed with tiny homes right now.
Oh,
Like, I keep thinking about, I mean, I'm in an apartment right now.
at my backyard.
I would love that. That would be so
The
great.
driveway on the side where the Chrysler is right now, we just
Yeah,
moved that Chrysler out. There's already a concrete
perfect.
slab.
Perfect. Throw a little tiny home
Moving
in
on
here.
up.
I love it. But I keep thinking, I'm like, I don't have to have, I would rather have a tiny home and
Yes.
experience and travel and do some stuff
You
than,
have to put a deck up top so we can watch the sunrise
oh,
and sunset.
for sure. We'll have to have a little, find out where the sun rises and sunsets and make sure we have like little openings for that.
Oh no, like a ladder to where we can walk up there, like
Oh,
a deck
oh
on the
yeah.
top.
Yeah. Okay, you're not talking about like a glass. You're
It's
talking
not
about like we're going
skylight.
up
Like
there.
we're, oh yeah. Yeah.
I love that we're just going off on tangent planning our future. But
You're welcome.
yeah, you're welcome. But social media pressures absolutely are,
They're huge.
yeah,
They're,
the
and
real deal.
again, it's all about, you have to like unfollow things that you find yourself that are making you feel negative.
Hmm.
Unfollow the things that you see yourself comparing yourself to. And, you know, with TikTok, I'm like, why is this stuff coming up on my TikTok? I always like the funny videos, people falling, running into sliding glass doors. I don't want to hear, he wasn't worth it. You're the woman. And I'm like, what?
What is
Who's that
this? What
talking?
is this? Oh, that's so funny.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
those
our
algorithms can
algorithms.
get you.
Hmm.
Yeah. But
So
yeah, just make sure that you're clean out your social media.
yeah, if it's giving you, making you feel a certain way other than goodness and happiness and joy, find out what the root is and what it is, and declutter that and
Yes.
clear it out.
Yeah.
What is something that you've learned about yourself this month?
Mm,
I know.
oh. Um. There. Honestly, real talk. I've learned a lot this month. Going into the second month of recording the podcast, the first month was all nerves, and I mean, we're obviously still figuring it out, but
Hmm.
in our little era that we're in right now, we have a rhythm, and
Hmm.
so the beginning nerves are gone. But it's I've been able to reflect more because it's not so much, and all of this stuff that we're talking about, like we're not just like, oh, here's a random topic,
Hmm.
let's talk about it. We're working through it, or it's something we just worked through, or it's bringing it to our attention to work through. However, we're right there in it as well in some way, shape, or form.
Absolutely.
And I have learned so much this month. And one of the biggest things that I think that comes to mind is I'm so quick to pick up on when I'm off.
Mm. Yep.
And I'm able to say, okay, slow down,
Hmm.
take time, do what you need to for yourself, because you have to show up for you, and there's so many people depending on you. Um, and so that has been really, really good, and just setting in the moments.
Hmm.
Um, I'm not normally one to do that. It's it happened, move on, keep going. um, which you push that down and it
Yeah,
explodes
suppress
at
it.
some point.
Mhm.
But really setting in them. I told my mom just last night. I said I didn't realize that a situation from years ago. Um, it rocked me. Like it almost took me out. And of course, I've healed. I thought I've healed and all of the things. And I told my mom last night. I said for the first time in over 16 years, that pain isn't there. It's just a memory now. And the reason why she told me, she said, I see you getting yourself back in a way I haven't seen you get yourself back in a long time. And there was a big root there
Mhm.
that I just had kept pushing and pushing. And I don't even know that I was pushing it down. I just didn't know how to
Mhm.
deal with it. It was out of my control.
Yeah.
Um,
You pulled that root up, babe.
yeah, she gone.
She gone.
Bye.
I
So
love
yeah,
it.
there was a lot this month, but it was good. It was good. How
Yeah.
about you?
So after we'd have our sessions and we would have planning and we'd talk through a lot of this and we would record, I would go home and something from I would sit in kind of my world
Mm-hmm.
and think about things that I have not thought about in years. Same situation,
Yeah.
and would just be sitting there and just I could feel my body like I my allergies got bad.
Them allergies are
Allergies will
messing with
get
you.
ya. And I sat there and I've had a couple of good cries this month, and
Mm.
it was like a release
Mm-hmm.
of things that I've bottled up or thought that I had processed and dealt with and hadn't, and not fully.
Because there's different levels.
Yeah. Yes.
When you are working on yourself
Mhm.
until you get to the root, there
Yeah.
are different levels. You mow and you
Oh
mow and you
yeah.
mow and you mow.
And I know there's a lot more, and I'm sure there will
Mm-hmm.
be more things that come through, but I'm just glad that there's been some intention
Yeah.
and we have talked through because it I feel lighter. I
Mm.
feel that I love that you just winked. I love that. That was cute. But I feel that there's just like a little piece that um I know that when you put the work in and the
Mm-hmm.
intention in, it's worth it.
Yeah.
And it's freeing. So, there's freedom in that.
Yeah.
So,
It's been, I hope that you guys have
yeah.
gotten something out of these because we've definitely,
Yeah.
we had no clue.
I
No
had no
clue.
idea that there were some kind of suppressed things that were brought up and we're working through
Yeah, I mean, I
stuff.
think I mean, obviously, I
Yeah,
knew that there was stuff, but I
sure.
just didn't know, and that with the timing and that it would all play out like this. Um, with what you just said, how we got vulnerable there and didn't realize
Mhm.
it.
Well, I thought I was just talking to you.
I, you are,
We do. We are. I
we
am.
are,
Yeah.
yeah. We're just letting anybody in the world hear it if they want
Yeah.
to. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Exactly.
It's like somebody having a microphone into your therapy session.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yep.
Well, now I'm sweating. With what we both just shared, though, this is, I think, a good way to wrap up.
Mhm.
Healing privately is not a bad thing. Some people like to heal out loud, and there's nothing
Mhm.
wrong with that. Um, for me,
Mhm.
I don't want to let the devil hear anything that I've got
Mhm.
going on until I'm done with it.
Yeah.
And then I can be like,
Yeah.
um, I
I
couldn't do my
know.
leg. I wanted to, um,
I knew what you were trying to do.
yeah, that's for me. But healing, I feel like that's something that we both have done this month. Um, and it was beautiful
Yeah.
because our inner circle knew what we
Mhm.
were doing.
Mhm.
People that we could lean on and talk or ask for prayer, or we knew, or just show up. Hey, let's have dinner. Brought you something.
Mhm.
But we didn't heal out loud. There's nothing wrong with healing out loud.
Yes.
But there's obviously nothing wrong with healing
Mhm.
privately either. Um,
For sure.
and then you get to share the good news.
Yes, absolutely. And these are hopefully, you can play these back anytime, these episodes.
For sure. I think.
I think for a certain time
They'll be
anyway.
there forever.
Yeah, forever.
Cool.
It's on the World Wide Web. It stays out there forever.
Forever.
But yeah, I'll probably end up at some point, if I ever kind of get to a point where I'm like, I need to process, maybe listen to some of these again.
Well,
And
do you listen back?
I haven't yet, but I'm sure I will at some point.
Mom, I can't talk. I'm recording a podcast.
Mama Christine can't talk. I love it.
Yeah, I don't like having to listen to them back or
Yeah.
watch them.
So you're just going off of knowledge, but I mean, you've experienced kind of processing and doing the
Mhm.
work. So, but yeah, hopefully April will be a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
We're thinking about doing some
Shh, don't tell.
fun
Shh, don't
stuff,
tell.
just fun. That's all
Okay.
you get. You get the word fun. But yeah, we're enjoying this, and again, it comes with enjoying this comes with a little bit of hard stuff too.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have changed this.
It's good, hard
Yeah,
stuff.
if someone said, "Would you want to do a podcast all over again?" I would say yes for sure.
In
Hands
a New
down.
York minute.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm doing that with you. So
Me too.
yeah,
This is the end of
I
month
know.
2.
I
2
know.
months
That's
in.
wild.
They say if we get to episode 10, we're Gucci.
I know. We close. We try to put us on 7. We're
I
on
know,
8.
I'm sorry. I will
We
not
on
try to
8.
set us back anymore.
Too
All right.
funny.
We
All right.
good?
Yeah,
Is that all we have to talk about?
I think so.
I think that's plenty.
Yeah. Just remember, you always have a seat
Seat
at our table.
It's so good.